So those kind of things make him a little bit of a weird dude to me, bro. So when you was over there, I feel like you bring balance.
Facts.
You bring the hood in the house. Not on to discredit your thing, because some people.
Of course.
But I like that. That's how when I watch Drink Champs, Nori brings the hood, EFN brings the DJ journalism. You know what I mean? You need balance. So I liked it when you was over there doing the interviews and
I think everything has its time. Yeah. Everything is I was a part of an era that will never be duplicated again.
Yeah, it was a moment.
You feel me? It was a moment.
It was a moment.
It was a moment in time, and everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Where did it go wrong, bro? Like, I know you told it a million times.
I say it's crazy. It's crazy because I hear this a million times.
Yeah.
And the shit changes up a million times, and everybody tries to pinpoint that shit. I'm just gonna say this. There were things that I didn't agree with. There was things that they didn't agree with. I would say a lot of damn, how could I say it? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I don't give a fuck what happened. I mean, hey, we here now.
Because I done my my research yesterday.
No, and that's,
so I had to watch
real.
over it. You know what I mean?
I just don't listen. At this point, I don't give a fuck what happened.
Yeah,
you feel me? I'm thankful for the opportunity.
Yeah, it was a big opportunity.
I'm grateful for Adam putting me in the game of becoming who I'm becoming right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, straight. That makes sense. Because it just felt like, you know what it felt like? From researching it yesterday, it felt like, all right, cool. So my man went to some new employee to get their opinion on the next move instead of just coming to his friend. Yeah? Which is you guys checked him, you and your boy Pun checked him.
Well, shout out to Pun, Big P.
Yeah, Pun's cold. He's the coldest, bro.
Pun's the coldest.
Oh, he's the coldest.
Yeah, Pun been looking out for me from day one.
He just sits in the chair in the back.
Yeah. He might be back here.
He's the coldest.
The mad,
you get me?
The madman. No, even that situation, I've learned how to. That was one of the situations that taught me a lot when it came down to business. And I know that I would never allow myself to take business personal again. Now, moving like a real nigga, of course you're gonna take things personal, but I'm learning as a boss and as a businessman right now how to separate the two. So I can look at that shit from both sides of why decisions were made, why someone felt like they didn't want to say certain things, and I do feel like when there's a friendship or a brotherhood involved, tough, uncomfortable choices and conversations could sway everything. So I understand that aspect of it now. But, I stand on everything that happened. I stand on everything that we got going on now.
Yeah.
And nigga, our future is as bright as a motherfucker.
Hell yeah, bro. Community's going off.
Back on Fig, you feel me? Duno's world.
Even T-Ro's got his one going off
back
as well.
On Fig, man. The Apollo, ladies' night. We gotta man, we've been doing these shows. It's how I want to run my business. I want to be stern. I want to be very professional, but I also want things to be a family.
Be fair.
Because I feel like if we're all motivated to work together, to blow up together, to have that one common goal, that's going to push everybody to be their best version of themselves.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
That's real. And you know what, as well, as a man looking in that situation, where I think where Weirdo went wrong, is that he had the opportunity to just say sorry and say, I fucked up, I made a bad mistake, instead of because and this is why, and just I'm sorry. And bro, you can stay as part of the team, or you can do whatever you want. Either way, I apologize and I understand.
See, but even then I've learned too, it's like you can't expect how you would act and react
from others.
Yeah. And some people like, nigga, I'm from Compton, California. That nigga's from New Hampshire. You feel me?
Different upbringing and shit, innit?
I can't expect him.
But bro, I'm from London. I'm from London and you're from Compton, and
but principles. But your energy, you like me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And where he comes from, open opportunities that niggas like us wouldn't even thought of. So it's a trade-off. You get what I'm saying? It's always a trade-off, and I feel like
true that.
Yeah, like it can all coexist and it can all be something so too. So it's like he thought about a way to capitalize the audience and make that shit happen.
Yeah.
And brought that game to me.
Yeah.
And I just inserted real nigga principles into the mix.
Yeah, you bring the Compton in the house.
And then two, with bringing real nigga principles into the shit, that shit is usually going to conflict with what you're pushing over here. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going to be a clash. It's going to be a difference of opinion. And I feel like that's what made our dynamic so good was...
True. Yeah, it's different people. That's what I like about it.
I'm listening.
Yin and the yang.
Kind of like how me and you talking right now. I feel like right now, this conversation we're having, not to say it like that because I'm on here, but this is one of like the dopest back and forths I've had in a while. I feel like you're good at what you're doing. The energy is moving and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you need somebody that's going to have a push against you. And that's kind of how like me and Pun work. Right? Pun will sit there and like he'll push against me.
He's the coldest, bro.
And I'll say something back and I'll do that and I'm the one usually taking the higher role.
You're like a host.
Yeah. He's the one that's
raw,
like, we want the destruction.
Yeah, raw, uncut.
They call me Batman. They call him Bane. It was crazy today that I Googled Batman and Bane and teamed up like plenty of times in the comics.
In the comics, yeah, because the comics are different.
So I told him I'm gonna get like this. I'm gonna get this on a shirt like Batman and Bane working together. Because if Batman and Bane working together, you're getting fucked up.
That's bro. That's two madmen in the same place.
Two madmen,
yeah,
from two different sides of the spectrum. You feel me?
But you know what I found interesting as well. Yeah, when I was looking at the YG beef, the record that you're on is you and Brick Baby.
Yes.
And I was like, no way. And then to see him reply today or yesterday about like you like checking the Presto Dubb guy, whatever his name is.
His name is Desto Dubb.
Yeah.
Awful lot of cough.
Same thing. Presto Dubb, Desto Dubb. Desto's a bit mad. Presto's change your name, bro. It's better.
No. Okay, look, I'm gonna give you the history of that. That's not like it's not like a crazy name because he was a part of this group in LA called Overdose. And those guys are dope.
Right.
Kent Jams and June, and he was one of the guys around them. Yeah. So they would say like Dest. So he adopted that when it came down to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It comes from somewhere, man. And you know,
fair play.
Even him, like he became somebody that wasn't really in the mix, and he found a way to capitalize off of that and make one of the biggest streetwear brands in Los Angeles.
Oh, I see.
Right
This
now.
is what I'm saying. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So, you know, I've known him a long time, bro. And like, you know, even all the shit that transpired, that's unfortunate. But I mean, like, nigga, shout out to Desto.
He didn't get hurt though. He just shuffled. He just done the Michael Jackson shuffle.
Shout out to Desto, man.
He just done the Prince footwork and he left, didn't it?
Yeah,
that's
man.
It,
That's
straight out, man.
That shit water on the bridge, man. But even, you know, even like the shit with, like, people don't know that, but you know, I've had a conversation with Brick.
Yeah.
Since this situation happened and stuff like that.
Good.
And it's like he's doing his thing, we doing our thing, and at the end of the day, it's all street niggas trying to make a way.
That's what I was gonna get to, yeah.
Street niggas trying to make a way in this field,
in the industry
of what this shit is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
peace is good. Peace is good because
sometimes fuck peace though.
Yeah, it's true. But I feel like, you know what it is? You got to the point where you man them, I'm gonna call you like man them.
Well, that's the thing, bro.
Ahead of it. So
I'm one of them people, bro. Like, it's only so much peace that can be passed around before you gotta violence. Fuck somebody up.
You have to give someone a slap.
You gotta press some niggas or something.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not referring to those people.
Just in general, bro.
Just
yeah,
anybody.
Hell yeah, bro. Because people take kindness for weakness, bro. Sometimes you have to know when to give a man a slap. Yeah. Sometimes you have to know when to give a man the ignore a man as well.
Bro,
you know
I know my own anger.
Yeah.
I know my personal anger. I don't like to get mad because, like, I'm gonna turn to the Hulk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
straight
strangle you with my bare hands.
Do you know what's the craziest thing about that? Yeah, you know, earlier on I was talking about being like angry or whatever. So I do this thing called uncover.